Have some ground beef. Squeeze it right on in there. You can just put it directly onto your waffle maker. There we go. You just smush it down with your fingers. Make sure they're nice and clean and washed. Just like that. Just want to get the whole heart covered. That's perfect. And then I just have some breakfast potatoes. You can just put those right on there as well. Did you know that you can cook breakfast potatoes on your waffle iron? It's super simple. Just put them all on there. Get them nice and covered, just like that. There we go. And you just want to push them together. You want everything to be nice and compact. And now, what are breakfast potatoes without a little bit of cheese? We like Colby Jack, but you can use whatever you want. I know my mom just likes straight up cheddar. And this is going to be what's going to keep our potatoes in shape. So I'm going to take a little bit more and spread that all out just like that. And it's all right if it gets on your egg. You know, everyone likes some cheese on their egg too, just like that. And then last but certainly not least, we just have some biscuits. Put those right on top there, just like that. Now, these are regular Pillsbury Doughboy buttermilk biscuits, but you can use the flaky kind. Now, you can also use the off-brand kind. It just depends on what you have in hand. And then before we got started here, I did give our waffle maker a little bit of spray of Pam, just so nothing sticks. That's very important. And you just want everything to be nice and compact, so you keep your nice heart shaped. Now, I bet you didn't know that you could make biscuits in a waffle iron, and you can cook meat in here. This is perfect for anybody that doesn't have a stove, or if you're on the go, because this is very compact. You can take it into a hotel room with you. You can take it out of town. It's perfect. Get everything compact in there, and then close her on up, just like that. Perfect. And as soon as this light turns, that means it's done. And I know some people get a little bit worried that it's not going to cook in this waffle iron, but I promise you, as long as it's hot enough, it'll cook your meat, it'll cook your eggs, it'll cook your biscuits, it'll cook everything perfectly in here. And now, no egg is complete without a little bit of ketchup. Now, this is the no sugar added ketchup, but you can use the regular kind too. We're just trying to watch our sugar intake here. So I'm just going to take my plate while this cooks, and I'm just going to garnish my plate up just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That's perfect. And now, those potatoes that you saw me use, those were just regular hash brown potatoes. We get the pre-chopped kind, but you can get the ones, you can get whole potatoes that you have to cut up yourself, but we just do the regular frozen kind. And then we just use regular Colby Jack cheese. We used jumbo biscuits. These are the buttermilk kind, but like I said, you can get whatever. These are the flaky ones. You can get the whole grain ones, whichever ones you want. We just did a whole brown organic egg. You see that smoke in there? That's everything cooking. It's almost done, almost finished. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is bubbling. I can hear that cheese really starting to cook, and that meat right over here. I know that's getting completely cooked through. Nothing will be pink. And we got our egg. It's going to be perfectly sunny side up. And then that biscuit is going to be flaky. It's going to be golden brown. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Now I'm going to get my plate ready. It's right here. Don't forget about that smiley face. We're super happy to eat breakfast. And I'm just going to open her up right here. Undo that latch. And we're going to lift her on up. Let me take a peek. One more second. Just going to count. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's perfect. Let's open her up. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. We have a cute little heart egg. You have your heart sausage right here. Our biscuit is cooked to perfection. Can you hear that? It's completely golden, and it's got a nice, flaky, crispy top. Our hash browns are perfect. Let's cook this up, or let's plate this up. Look at that. Get your sausage on there. Put it right on top of your ketchup. Now, I like mine with ketchup. If you don't, just clear a little spot over here. I'm going to get my biscuit out. Look at that. Look how perfect everything is. All heart-shaped and everything. Just like that. Plate it on up. Little heart. Look at this. This is perfect for Valentine's Day, too. I know we're about a month out from Valentine's Day, but it's always good to be prepared. Cook it for your loved ones. Get those hash browns out. And now, you see how our cheese actually kept our hash browns in place? We wouldn't have gotten that nice heart-shaped hash brown if it wasn't for that cheese, but that cheese melted down and really acted as a glue. And then look, it's connected to our egg. That's perfect. Look at how cute that is. I'm just gonna gently start getting this onto the plate, just like that. Look at that. That's perfect. Close it one up. Look at that. Now you have a whole breakfast cooked in only about 5 minutes. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. Perfect. A little bit of cracked black pepper, just like that. And now you have the most simple and adorable breakfast in under 3 minutes, you guys. This will feed your whole family in under 12 minutes. You can make so many batches of this in just a moment. Enjoy. And then you're gonna take your greased muffin tin and you're gonna take your cookie coins and just place them directly in there. And make sure to smash them down just so they're not bulging out the top. Perfect.
They fit perfectly in there.
I know, right? Super easy, and this is gonna be a delicious Valentine's Day treat. These are a little bit thick, so we're just gonna break a piece off and smush it down. That's perfect. You just don't want them to overflow from the top. I greased it up with some Pam, and now we're just gonna pop these in the oven, but they're not done once they finish cooking. Pop them in, close them up, and cook them for about 5 minutes. All right.
Oh, they're all fluffed up.
Look at those. Our edges are nice and golden brown, which means they're almost done. You wanna take them out right before they're finished cooking. So they're just a little bit undercooked, and I'm gonna show you why. Now you're gonna take your shot glass.
Okay.
This is a disposable shot glass, but any small shot glass will work. And then just some Pam and spray around the edges. Right, like that. And then take your shot glass and put it right in the
Wow, that
middle.
looks cool.
Just like that. Look at that.
It doesn't stick.
We're gonna do it. Yep, doesn't stick. It's not gonna melt your plastic shot glass, so you don't have to worry about that. Just like that. And this is gonna be the perfect size for what we're gonna put inside.
Those have already kind of done it for you.
I know, see, look, they've already flattened out. So see how they were bulging a little bit at first and then they flattened out? That's okay, don't panic if that happens.
Ooh,
Peanut butter
Reese's, my
cups.
favorite.
Yep, we got the little minis. You're just gonna take one and put it right in the center pocket. They don't have to be perfect. And these are gonna be the cutest little Valentine's Day treats. Everyone will love them. I don't know if these have a name. What are they just called? Sweethearts?
Sweethearts, yeah.
Sweethearts? And look, here, let's pick one.
Those, yeah, they have the names on them, where
Yeah.
they say like be mine and stuff.
Let me get my fortune.
Is it a fortune?
You have to give me hugs and kisses now.
I can't focus on it. What does it say?
Hugs XOXO.
Oh yeah, hugs and kisses.
Then you take your kisses, or your whatever they're called, your little hearts, and you put them on here. We're gonna do all of the colors, just like this. Little green. And they're just gonna stay nice and protected in our little tiny peanut butter
So when they melt
cookie
down,
pocket.
is that gonna stay on top, or is it just gonna?
You know, we're gonna find that out together. I'm
Okay.
not sure. I don't know. These are just sugar, right? Will sugar just melt without like a liquid?
Dude.
And when they melt, even if they do melt, like if the hearts melt, that color is just gonna spread and it's gonna look really cute. We're gonna take it back to our oven for only about 2 more minutes.
Okay.
You don't want them to melt too much.
All right, guys. Good luck.
See you soon. All right.
Smells good.
Oh yeah, golden brown. Look at all those. See, they didn't melt at all. That's perfect.
I can't believe that chocolate didn't melt.
I know. And the chocolate didn't even melt, which is kind of weird. But that's okay. It's gonna be stuck because it is a little melty, as you can see. That one kind of did a little bit better. And then we're just gonna take, this is icing that I turned pink. It's just regular cream cheese icing in a Ziploc bag. And this is a little trick that my mom taught me. If you don't have a piping bag, take a sandwich bag and some scissors and just cut that tip off. And then what you can do is take your cookie and give it a
Ooh,
little drizzle.
that looks cool.
Just like that. Some red sprinkles, just like that. And just lightly dust them. This is just making it look pretty. It's not really gonna change the flavor. They're just colored pieces of sugar. Just like that.
Looks so festive.
I know. All right, they've cooled off. Let me get my Valentine in here. Dylan!
Yeah. Hey.
Come try this.
Ooh.
All
You're the taste
got
tester today.
All of your favorites.
Oh, this looks super good. Okay. Here we go.
Get a bite of everything.
All right,
Be honest. If it sucks, you gotta tell us.
Oh, look how gooey it is.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that bite.
Oh yeah, pretty much cooked all the way through too. I thought it was gonna be a little undone.
I like underdone cookies.
Wow.
What do you rate it?
Yep, 1 to 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
That is
Nothing we
so
could have done
good.
better.
And the fact that it came from you, babe, is like
Oh!
maybe an 11 out of 10, I think. Yeah.
Fill the other two with your egg yolks. It's okay if your yolk breaks, you just want to make sure that it stays within your heart. And now we have 6 egg whites, and pour those around the outside of those hot dog hearts. That is perfect. You just want a nice thin layer. And we're gonna season it with a little bit of cracked salt and black pepper. And once our seasonings are on, we can go ahead and come down here and turn our heat up to high. Look at how good. Now all of our egg whites are starting to cook. And now while that's still wet, we wanna go ahead and add in a sprinkle of our green onions. You wanna make sure that it's partially cooked, but still a little wet on top, just so those onions really stick to the egg. We're using about 1/4 of a cup of onion. You could also use red or white onion. We're just using green onion today because that's what we have in our garden. So this is nice and fresh for everyone that will be enjoying this. Do you hear that sizzle? Look at that. Those egg yellows are now starting to cook. Now we're gonna go in with some mild cheddar cheese. And now first we're gonna focus these just on the yellows. Yellow on yellow. That is perfect.
Somebody call it yolk.
The yolk. The yellow though. It's
The
yellow.
yellow.
Little cheese just in the corners. We're not going overboard with the cheese quite yet, but you know us, more cheese, more better. But now we're just gonna let this cook a little bit. Look at how fun this is. All of our yellows are gonna start filling up these hearts. And we're gonna have perfect little egg hearts inside of our hot dog hearts. Look at how cute that is. Now for these ones that didn't break,
Poke 'em.
what we're gonna do, no, we're actually,
Oh.
this is giving us a chance for our ones that like ketchup with their eggs. First, we're gonna do a little dollop of ketchup just in the center to connect all of those. And then see right here how we have a little hole? Fill that with ketchup.
Oh.
See, and then fill this one. This one's got 2, so this is for our extra ketchup lovers. Just like this one. Fill it on in there. And then see, this one is perfect for those that don't like ketchup on their eggs. This one broke nicely, and we're not gonna do any ketchup on that one. Look at how good that looks. And I think we're almost ready to flip. I'm just gonna add a little bit more cheese now.
There we go. More
Now,
cheese.
more, better. Look at how nice that's melting down. It looks so delicious. And as soon as the bottoms of our egg whites are nice and cooked, we're gonna give this a flip. And I want you guys to pay attention to what this looks like when it flips, because that's the real magic. This is gonna look so cool. This is gonna impress your friends. And look, it's gonna be 4 perfect portions. I'm gonna go with a little bit more black pepper just on top of that cheese. Oh, this, I wish you
Looks
guys could
great.
smell this. Look at the edges, how that cheese is just starting to form like a cheese crust around the sides. I'm just gonna make sure nothing's sticking. Yeah, oh yeah, look, that's gonna flip perfectly. Now this is a non-stick pan, but just to be safe, I did pan this before we put our ingredients in. Better to be safe than sorry. Nobody wants their eggs to be stuck. But look at how perfect this is gonna look.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing it's still a little bit goopy, so I'm gonna give this just a couple more seconds. And I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like when it flips. Look at how nice and crispy this cheese is getting. Then you're still getting the ooey gooiness of it right here. And the green onions are really non-optional. White onions you wouldn't really see. Purple onion would be okay, but look at the green just bringing life and color back to this. And this cheese is just sizzling so nice. All right, just to make sure we get the top of this we're gonna kind of steam it a little bit. So I'm gonna put this on, and look, immediately this just starts to cover and steam. We're gonna leave this on for about a minute, and then I'm gonna take it off and show you guys the flip. It's gonna be so impressive. Look at this now. Look at that water forming on top. That's when you know that it is safe to remove that lid.
There we go, perfect.
Look at how perfect that is.
Starting to brown up a little
Yep.
bit.
I like my eggs a little bit crispy on the edges. And then the
cheese.
Yep, look at that. And now we're ready for the flip. Let's see if I can safely, I think I'm gonna have to lift up our edges just a little with one hand and get our big spatula underneath. All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Woo!
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh yeah, those hot dogs. You got that nice grill mark on there. All right, now let's cut. I think this one personally looks the best, and it's one with no ketchup. So I'm gonna cut this one off of the other ones. Look. Wow. Ooh, got a little crunchy on there. Look at that. Look at how perfect that is.
Looks so
You
good.
have your protein, more protein with that delicious egg. A little bit of that ketchup got on there, and you've still got your greens from those green onions. Look at how delicious that looks. Let's get our taste tester in here. Hey, SB.
Yeah.
Come here. I made you because I love you so much. I love you so much. So I made you a best friend breakfast.
Yummy, I haven't eaten breakfast.
Now it's just normal breakfast foods, but I want to know if kind of the hard experience makes it a better breakfast experience. It's very hot, so be careful. And then you have to give us an honest rating, 1 out of 10, or 1 through 10. Yeah? What do you think?
Fried egg.
Yeah?
That's really good.
Yeah? What would you rate it out of 10? Have to be honest.
Like 8.5.
Okay, what would it
What
make
could
it
be
a
better?
10?
Bacon.
Ooh, okay, I can always add bacon. Okay, if you make this for your loved ones,
Add
add a
bacon.
little bit of bacon. Okay, just like that. Rice Krispies. Big line of those. And then everyone's Valentine's favorite.
Oh, sweethearts.
Sweethearts, gotta have that sugar on here. Not too many of those. They're very sweet. Little lime.
Oh, Cocoa Pebbles.
Pebbles. Little chocolate on here. It's okay if your ingredients overlap. They're gonna mix in just a second anyway. Some pretzels. We have some gluten-free pretzels, but regular ones work as well. Do a good line of those. Not too many because they are bigger, so go ahead and just spread those out. Perfect. Mini marshmallows.
Marshmallows,
Yep.
okay.
We're gonna do some on this side.
A little sweet, a little salty.
Yeah, everyone's favorite. Do a couple more on this side. Just like that. Last but not least, Ghirardelli white chocolate. Right in there. Just like that. That's probably about 1.5 cups. You ready? Are you ready for some magic?
Yeah. You got
1,
magic tricks?
2, 3.
Hey, look at that.
That was magic, right?
You melted it.
Now it's melted, and we're just gonna take it and we're gonna drizzle it over.
This is so
I
satisfying.
know, look at that. And it's okay if it comes out in clumps because we're gonna mix in just a second. Look at all of that. Get it all out. Don't waste any of that chocolatey goodness. Really scrape it all out. And then once you have all of your chocolate, get that last bit out, big spoonful. You can take that spoon, and you are literally just gonna take your ingredients and start mixing. No rhyme or reason to this. We're
It's
just
so organized and
I
so perfect
know.
with little lines, and you messed it all up.
Is your OCD screaming right now?
It started
at
like good though.
Keep mixing, mix up all of those ingredients. And then once it's evenly mixed like this, a little more, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna flatten everything out as much as possible. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit thick because we have all kinds of ingredients shoved in here. Now that everything is flat and incorporated, we're gonna take this and I'm gonna pop it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, just until that chocolate completely hardens. All right, it's out of the freezer and it is completely solid.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
Oh yeah, should we drop it and break it?
Is that what you do?
Yeah, should we shatter it?
Okay.
I think that's what I want
Yeah,
to
look
do.
at it. It's like one piece.
Yeah, look at it. It's all solid. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Did it work?
I
I guess hide it harder.
It's too good.
Do it again. Is that what you were wanting?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh, I
less
see.
messy. I got.
So it's
too
kind of
big-
like peppermint bark.
Yeah.
But, Valentine's edition.
Valentine's Day bark. Adley, do you want to come try this?
Yes.
I got Valentine's Day bark for you. Get a good
Oh,
big bite.
Yum. Is it white chocolate?
Yeah, look how
Yeah.
the white chocolate on the bottom holds it all together.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, which bite do I want?
Oh.
Oh, wow. So many flavors. Wow.
Is it good?
Yes. It's not your best work ever, but
What would you rate it?
1 to 10.
I'm trying to figure out which flavor to address first.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's so sweet.
It is very sweet.
It
It
is
is
very
very
sweet.
sweet.
It's very sweet. I want more salt. I would add more saltiness to it.
Okay.
But maybe that's just my flavor profile though.
There you go. Eat a pretzel. There,
I'm
salt.
adding it to my already sweetness in my mouth.
Okay, so more pretzels, more salt.
More pretzels and you nailed it.